Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another Halloween makeup look. So we are just going to jump right into this. I know you guys were probably expecting to see yet another Pennywise Halloween makeup look, but I wanted to do something a little bit different, so that's what we are going to be doing today. The first thing that we're going to start out with is our naked face, and we're going to be using a washable glue stick to cover our eyebrows. So basically I just kind of brushed my eyebrows back with a spoolie, and then I'm going to be taking the glue stick and kind of brushing up the hairs, covering it with the glue stick. And I'm just going to do this on both sides, making sure that each layer dries in between, and you want to make sure that your eyebrows are getting as flat to your face as possible. That way they won't be as noticeable when we put other makeup on top of it. So after I apply a good amount of this, I'm just going to use my hands to create a nice fan to dry the glue. After we are going to be setting it with just a translucent powder, I'm just going to be using the Kat Von D Lock-It translucent powder, and I'm just going to very lightly pat this over top of the glue, and then the dried glue, that is. And then I'm going to be taking some concealer. This one is just a Tarte Maracuja concealer, which is super heavy and super full coverage. I'm going to put a decent amount of this on both of my eyebrows, and then just take a concealer brush and lightly buff those in, making sure our eyebrows are getting covered. And I've never done this before. This was my first time trying it, and it was seriously so weird seeing myself without any eyebrows. Like, let me tell you, it was strange. I'm just taking the rest of the leftover concealer and buffing that all over my face, and then we are going to go in with some foundation over top of that. The foundation that I'm using is the CoverGirl Healthy Elixir foundation. Hands down, I love this foundation. It is seriously amazing. And I'm just going to take a beauty blender and kind of buff everything into the skin, making sure we have a nice, clean, smooth surface and everything is covered up and ready to go for the rest of our makeup. Next, I'm just going to use a dead white face powder that I got from the Halloween store, and on just a powder brush, I'm going to go through and kind of set everything. And I'm also going to kind of lighten up our face a little bit because we are trying to achieve a clown look, and clowns tend to have white faces, obviously. You can still kind of see my eyebrows, but don't worry, as it goes on, they will slowly start to disappear more and more. After everything is set, we are going to move on to the eyes, and for that I just wanted a very large and very in charge black smoky eye, so I'm just going to be using the Nudes palette by Maybelline, and I'm going to be using the darkest shade out of there, and I'm just going to start piling this all over the eyelids, all over the brow bone, all underneath. Like, we are just going to go crazy with black eyeshadow today. We're trying to go for more of like a kind of like a Captain Spaulding type clown, where everything is just kind of like really messy and smeared and all that good stuff. So just kind of go crazy with the black eyeshadow. This is definitely one of those smoky eyes that does not have to be perfect by any means. So just go wild with the black eyeshadow. It's really easy to do and a lot of fun. So have fun and go for it. Dive right in. Next, I'm just taking a black eyeliner by Jordana, and I'm just going to be packing this onto the waterline on our lower lash line, waterline everywhere, and then I'm just going to take another eyeshadow brush and buff all of that in, and I'm also going to take it up onto the eyelid to create an even darker, smoky eye, and we're just going to keep blending that up and up. Then, in a very messy fashion, I'm just going to be taking the Stila liquid eyeliner pen, and I'm going to do a little bit of a, not really a cat eye, but just liquid eyeliner up on the top lash line. I'm not going to drag it out. I'm going to make it kind of super thick and super out there. Next, we're going to move on to a couple appliances that I just got from Spirit Halloween. You don't have to do this step if you don't want to, but I thought it would kind of add to the creepiness. So to apply these, I'm just going to be using some Spirit gum, and I'm just going to be applying the Spirit gum directly to my face and onto the appliance that we are going to be using. Make sure that you tap the Spirit gum until it gets tacky, and that's when you know it is ready to stick the appliance on the face. And then you're just going to duplicate the exact same process on the other side. Next, I'm just going to use some liquid latex to kind of cover up the edges a little bit. Covering up edges for prosthetics and appliances is something that I struggle with greatly. I don't know how other people do it. Granted, I did only do a couple layers. I'm sure if I took the time to build up the layers, then the edges would have covered a lot easier, but edges are something I struggle with, so just kind of do the best that you can with what you have. I'm not a professional. All my makeup looks are totally looks that you can do by yourself at home, so just do the best you can. And then after all of that dries and all that good stuff, I'm just going to go in with some white cream makeup and a little seafoam sponge, and I'm just going to go over my entire face with this cream makeup. And again, like I said, we're kind of going for more of like a Captain Spaulding look where the white isn't going to be absolutely like flawless and perfect. It's just going to be kind of like smeared on. Don't worry too much if you get it all over the eyeshadow because we will go in and fix that. And also don't worry too much about getting it on your nose because we will be putting on a fake clown nose, so that will be covered up anyway. And I'm also dragging that down onto my neck as well to kind of bring down the makeup, you know what I'm doing. Just watch, like you can see. After everything is all kind of blended into where I want it, I'm just going to be taking some red cream makeup from Spirit Halloween, and I'm going to go in and fill in the cuts that we have on the sides of our mouth. I kind of put these here to kind of simulate like the clown is so sick of smiling that he just kind of cut himself a smile, you know? That's kind of where I was going with that. I'm just taking some red blood gel and kind of adding some realistic looking blood into the appliance, and then I'm going to be adding some bloody scab to the inner parts of it as well to make it look kind of like coagulated and all that yucky fun stuff. Literally fake blood and bloody scab can make anything look super realistic. I love this stuff. Like, I don't know if you can tell, but I almost always use this in my Halloween looks. It's amazing. So just do whatever you want. You don't have to add the cuts. You can make them look a little less gory. It's Halloween. Do whatever you want. Next, I'm just going to be taking some regular blood from Spirit Halloween, and I'm going to create blood dripping from the wound. The reason why I'm using this one is because it's not as thick as the other blood that I was using, so it's really easy to create kind of like those drips that I want. So I'm just kind of taking this on a brush and kind of letting it just let gravity take its course and kind of just drip down my face. Next, I'm going to be blocking in some eyebrows, and you can do so many different eyebrows. Clowns are very versatile when it comes to their brows. I just kind of found a picture that I liked best and did those brows. First, I did it with a gray eyeshadow, and then I went over it with a black eyeliner to kind of set everything. Moving on to the lips, I wanted a classic red clown lip, and for that I used MAC's lipstick in Ruby Woo, which is a really beautiful red matte lipstick, and I just very, very, very sloppily, is that a word? Sloppily? I don't even know. It's Halloween. I can do whatever I want. I can say whatever I want. I'm just kind of putting this all over my lips, and then I'm going to be taking my finger and kind of smearing everything out, making it super messy, like I had just finished eating a whole bunch of children and I had blood and smeared lipstick all over my face. So that's just kind of the look that I was kind of going for. And then I was taking some blood that was dripping down my face and put that on my lips as well to kind of create a really bloody, gross mouth. And then to finish off the eyes, I wanted to add some contacts, and for those I just put in some plain white contacts from Camo Eyes that I got last year, and I thought it really added to the look. And now it's time to accessorize. So I'm just going to put on my cute little clown nose, and then I'm going to put in some fake teeth. These teeth are just some cheap ones that I found at Spirit Halloween that I thought would look really creepy. They're not the most comfortable things to wear. You can't really talk, eat, or drink with them, but for the purpose of pictures and this look in particular, I thought it looked really good. And then the second to last thing that I'm going to be adding is just some zombie blood or blood spray. You know, it really doesn't matter. And I'm just kind of spraying this at random all over my face to make it look like I had splattered blood from eating all of the children at the circus. or something. I don't know. Come up with your own story, I guess. And then for the headpiece, I found this really cute kind of ring leader hat at Spirit Halloween, and I thought it was kind of fitting for the clown because, you know, circus, clowns are at the circus, ha ha ha. I don't know, you could get a wig, you could get another hat, it really doesn't matter. Just kind of make this look your own, and after you have everything the way you want it, you have completed your Halloween creepy, scary clown makeup look. So here's how everything turned out. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give a huge thumbs up. Don't forget to go down and subscribe to my channel. Also, don't forget to check out all my other Halloween makeup looks. But as always, I will see you guys very soon in the next one. I love you guys so much.